Lamborghini is arguably one of the best car brands in the world, and unfortunately there was a big issue with pretty much every Roblox game with Lamborghinis being copyrighted. And fast forward about a year later to today, and well, not many games have Lamborghinis anymore. Southwest Florida, no Lamborghinis. Greenville, no Lamborghinis. Emergency Response Liberty County doesn't have Lamborghinis. In fact, there's very few games with Lamborghinis, but I've got my top 3 favorite games that still have them somehow. I don't know how. So that if you like Lamborghinis that much, there are still some games you can play if you want to drive them. Drop a like and subscribe if you find this video useful. Let's get straight into it. And the first game we are on is Jupiter, Florida. So Jupiter, Florida is the game in this video with the most variation of Lamborghinis. I mean, just even looking through the windows here, we've got an Aventador SVJ here. I think that's an SVJ. We've got a Revuelto down there. We've got the, is that the Hurricane Technica? I think walking down here, we've got, in fact, I think this might be the Hurricane Technica. I've no idea. We've got another one over there. Is that like the Hurricane? I don't know what the Lamborghini is, but I'm sure some Lamborghini fans would definitely appreciate this game a lot. We'll just have a quick look around the dealership quickly. I mean, I don't even know what this car is, but it's cool. Another Lamborghini over here. We've got a Revuelto. Looks very, very nice. And let's actually spawn some in. Now, if we have a look through the cars I already own, there's quite a few Lamborghinis here. So we've got the Lamborghini Technica. What else have we got? We've got the Urus, the Hurricane STO. That's what it is, the Hurricane STO. We have the Reventon, which is a limited car. You can't just buy it, but still cool that it's there. Same with the Gallardo Squadra Course, I think that's how you say it. We also have the Centenario, which is an incredible car. We have the SVJ. We have the Countach, which is another amazing car. We have the SVJ Roadster 63, the Murcielago. We got the Hurricane Sterato here, and the list goes on. There's some cars that I don't even own that are in this game, such as the Revuelto, for example. But let's spawn one in. Let's just spawn in the Hurricane Sterato, one of the more unique cars, if I do say so myself, and one of the more unique Lamborghinis ever to exist, to be honest. The sounds of these cars are incredible. I'm going to turn on my desktop audio just for the sake of this video so you guys can hear the vehicles. And if I start this car here, yeah, you guys can hear. They sound pretty good. In terms of Roblox sounds, that is not too bad, I will be honest. And of course, they all sound quite different as well. Now, the difference with these ones is, whilst they're not fictional models, they do have fictional names, whereas the other games on this list, they are called actual Lamborghinis, although they all look exactly like Lamborghinis, and they are very, very nice to drive around in. So you know what, for Jupiter, Florida, the Lamborghinis are completely based off real life models. They're not fictional. The only thing that is fictional is the name. That's fine, to be honest. I don't think many people care about that. And for the selection of Lamborghinis they have, oh gosh, the petrol station's on fire. I am going to have to give Jupiter, Florida an 8 out of 10 for their Lamborghini integrations. And honestly, it's definitely hard to top Jupiter, Florida, because they have literally every Lamborghini you could think of. So yeah, let me know if you like these Lamborghinis and if you like Jupiter, Florida in the comments. But let's move on to the next game. And this next game is called Car Zone Racing and Drifting, and this one, okay, this is definitely not a Lamborghini. I'll be honest, it still looks very, very nice. This is a very, very nice Aston Martin Vantage we have here, I must say. Well, let's head over to the car dealership and take a look at some of their Lamborghinis. So they definitely do not have anywhere near as many as the other game, but we can see a few here. So we've got this one. Again, these do have fictional names, but look at the detail on these. It would be kind of nice if it was daytime so I could actually see it, but they look very, very nice. The detail is very good. I believe this is the Hurricane Performante based on that name and how it looks, I would guess. This is the all-new Lamborghini Revuelto, which looks absolutely incredible, especially in this all black with the red accents. That looks very nice. 1.6 million is crazy. And then we have the Lamborghini Aventador here, which again looks very, very nice. And they do have interiors as well, which you can't go in unless you buy it. And I don't own any of these cars because I don't really play this game, but that's about it, to be honest. I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 4, 5 Lamborghinis, which is still quite a lot, to be honest. Oh, we got a Urus up here as well, 6 Lamborghinis. There might be some others as well. Let's just take a quick look at the Lamborghini Urus. Again, very, very nice, I must say. It's nice to see some games still having Lamborghinis and not fictional cars. I don't really play this game, but from what I can see here, I would give these a 7 out of 10. I think it's very, very detailed cars. However, the selection is not great. And again, they're not actually called Lamborghinis. So if you're a huge Lamborghini fan, then of course that's not going to be the best for you. However, the last game on this list has actual Lamborghinis that are actually called Lamborghinis, and that's because they are officially licensed. I'm sure most of you have heard about Driving Empire and how they are taking over the Roblox car space with their licensed cars. I mean, if you go to brands, look how many car brands they have licensed here, like McLaren, Lotus, Hennessy, Ford, Audi, Bentley, Chevrolet, loads and loads of cars here, just to name a few. Oh, there is Lamborghini. However, unlike, for example, Land Rover, when you click on it, we have a big selection. If you go to Lamborghini, there are none. That's because we have to view off-sale vehicles, and yeah, you can see there's only 2, and you can't actually buy any of these, which is quite unfortunate. Now, I would assume the reason for this is due to the copyright licensing issues. You can't buy them anymore, but if you have them, I think you can still drive them, and they are here. They are in the game, which is cool. However, very uniquely, there's only 2, and them 2 are definitely unique. We've got the Lamborghini Urus SE here, which I'll be honest, the detail on this is incredible. Of course, because it's officially licensed, it has to be top-notch detail. We can have a little look at the interior there. We can also start it up, which let's see if you can hear this. Yeah, sounds very, very, very good. We can rev it as well. Yes, very nice indeed, very, very nice. Then we have the Temerario here, which again is one of their new cars. Now, if you notice, both of these are 2025, and the reason for that is because I believe this was just a bit of advertisement for Lamborghini. So what I believe happened here is they kind of partnered with Lamborghini to have their 2 newest releases of 2025 in the game, so they could get a bit of advertisement. Who on earth is buying a Lamborghini from a Roblox game? I've no idea, but they were there for advertising in some way. That's why they're now off sale and you can't buy them, but if you do own them, pretty cool. They are nice, they do look great, very, very detailed. Probably the best models out of all of the ones in this video. However, definitely can't give this the highest rating. I mean, come on, there's 2 of them. They're both brand new. This is clearly just advertisement for Lamborghini. They don't actually care about what cars selection they have, and of course you can't buy them anymore. So yeah, unfortunately a bit of a letdown from Driving Empire. Although they are smashing it with their car brands, maybe Ferrari, Lamborghini, all of that, they'll be coming very, very soon in Driving Empire, I'm sure of it. So yeah, Driving Empire though, gonna have to give it a 5 out of 10. The reason I still give it a 5 even though there's 2 and you can't buy them anymore is because they are officially licensed and they are in the game at least, and they do look the best. So yeah, I guess make of this video what you will. Jupiter Florida got an 8 out of 10, Carzone got a 7 out of 10, and Driving Empire got a 5 out of 10. All of these games will be linked in the description. Drop a like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video or found it useful. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!